Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading. This one is all about your 2025 prediction. So this should be a really insightful reading, and I'm so glad you guys are here today. I hope you're doing well. So I have sat with this reading for a while and I am finally ready to do it. So, as you see before you, there are 3 cards. These are going to be your psychic linking objects, as well as the crystals and the piles. All right. So, I have done a bit of a pre-shuffle. So there will be more cards pulled as I need to for clarity. And I will insert a video for those of you who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, the first group is a ready or not. And the crystal with that one is going to be the clear crystal quartz. The second group I'm calling dive in. If you can find the diver, then you know. Okay, and the crystal is pyrite. And the third group is well-behaved women don't make history. And that is the pink agate. So those are going to be your selections. And if this is your first time to my channel, hello. It's really wonderful to have you. I hope you will stick around and join this lovely channel full of really wonderful people. I have some of the best subscribers on YouTube, and they leave wonderful comments. I love how my subscribers talk back and forth to each other. It really is a community, so I hope you will stick around. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 1, all of you that selected ready or not, and you were drawn to the clear crystal quartz, this is going to be your reading all about your predictions for 2025. Okay, so we have quite a bit of a stack of cards here. So we're going to go through those first. We have some money cards, we have some love cards, we have all kinds of cards. All right, so let's get started. This is kind of a new setup for me. I moved my table and the camera's in a different position, so just bear with me. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, the first card here is Oak Tree, Power, Courage, Strength. That is a beautiful card. It's a lovely card to start the reading with. Yeah, it feels very grounding. Let's look at these cards right here. We have the Eight of Swords, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, oop, I'm causing chaos. Ah! Oopie oops. Okay, let's look at these cards here. We have Wild Heart. I feel that. Are you an earth sign, or do you have some really powerful earth energy in your chart? Perhaps you're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. We have Harsh Truths. Okay. I kind of want to keep that over here for now. We have Destruction here. Okay. Harsh Truths and Destruction. I'm going to keep those right here. Let's see what these cards are. These are your money cards. We have Loss, a major phase in your life is ending. Embrace the newness. We have Health. Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. Okay, that's great news. Denial, no. Perhaps you are insisting that insisting that really be something other than what it is. So you're insisting something be something than what it really is, other than what it really is. And we have abundance here. So beautiful, beautiful card to have after this loss over here. Then I got 3 love cards. We have codependence, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. We have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. All right. You little flirty flirt. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. So we got some general energy for the year for you. Okay. So, well, it's a complicated year. Okay, we have some energy we'll be releasing through the realization of some very harsh truths. Okay, these harsh truths are going to help you with this ending of a cycle of loss. Okay, I'm going to get some tarot on this. They're pulling me to this. Also to this deck right here, I dropped a card and it flipped up. It flipped up at me. So let me get it, okay? If I shake the camera, I apologize. But Spirit wants me to get this card and it's in a weird place. Of course it is. Of course it is. We have Astaroth, Justice. Tell how the angels fell. Reveals the past, present, and future. Teaches liberal sciences. Okay, so I feel very strongly that justice is coming in 2025 for you in this cycle that will be ending. Okay, I feel the cycle here with these cards, this loss, this denial, this no, but it comes with a harsh truth. And I got to tell you, it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel like, it's a year. It's a year, and a year is always full of a multiple kinds of things, right? So I'm going to pull from this deck first. Tell me more about this loss, this denial, this ending cycle, this destruction. The destruction card here feels like a Tower card, okay? It feels like this 8 of Swords energy right here, okay? Can you guys see all this in the corner? Let me move you. Boop, boop, boop. Are you ready? Here we go. Just a little boop. Just a little boop. Did you get it? Okay. It's a little better. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Stay seat buckled. Okay. So there's something you can't see your way out of. And this is a cycle, a pattern. Sorry. And, for some of you, this is a destructive pattern of your own, okay, having to do with loss. Perhaps you always feel like you're always on the short end of the stick here. I got to tell you, this feels heavy, okay? It feels like heavy energy. Okay, so tell me about this. Tell me about this situation, this 8 of Swords. The thing about the 8 of Swords is there is a way out, okay? Just something you need to see, okay? So what do we need to see? This one? No. Okay. All right. I'm listening clearly. Tell me. There's confusion. There's confusion here. There's confusion about how to move. Yes. Okay, we have inner and outer work over protection of criminals. Okay, and the top one. Infamy over divine warriors. Okay. This feels like, and then we have this destruction and a warrior here. So this is something that you've been fighting for or fighting about. It feels really painful, and it feels like for some of you, you're always having to fight You're always having to fight for whatever. For some of you, this is a court battle. Okay, straight up, this is a court battle. This is something that doesn't look good. It feels like it might not work out in your favor. Okay, but justice is coming for you. For others, this is something else. Tell me more about this, justice. It's just hard to see clearly here. There's a lot of fog around this. There's a lot of confusion. Tell me more about this. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Reveals secrets, increases one's intellect, spreads destruction by fire. Aim here. It feels like clarity is coming, okay? But there's so much regret here. I feel like you've lost so much. You've been denied so much that it's hard to see that there really is a way out for you. There's been so much destruction. This could have to do with some kind of trauma here. And it feels like, you know, I can't ignore the protecting criminals here. So it may very well be that someone has gotten over on you in your money, or someone has committed some kind of boundary violation that feels invasive. But whatever this is, justice is coming. And I know that it's hard to believe that because we have the Five of Cups here. And there's a lot of regret here. There's a lot of regret. Tell me more about this justice. It's in an area of regret and heavy emotion. And I mean heavy. It feels like you have to get out of your, this is what I'm hearing. You have to get out of the heavy emotion and into your logic. Okay? That is the only way you're going to get clarity on this. Because right now there's a lot of, and it's okay to be heavily emotionally centered, okay? But what I'm feeling here for 2025 is there is going to be a shift. You're going to see the need for yourself, okay? This clarity is going to bring you to a place where you're going to have to shift into, okay, I've mourned or I've held space for the emotion of this, and now I need to hold space for the intellect on how to move, what to do, how do I best serve myself, okay? I feel like this may be affecting your health as well, okay? Your strength may be tested with this situation. It's starting to feel very overwhelming. Okay, so this cycle, it feels like it may be something that, like this may be a lifelong battle for some of you guys. So this is a major cycle ending in 2025 for you. And I'm not seeing like it just wraps up real quick. Like for some of you, this is something you're going to be working on through the year. This is something that, because when you've been denied, when you've had a lot of loss, when people haven't stood by you, it's very difficult to believe you could have anything other than that. It's very hard to get out of the feeling of being in the Eight of Swords, of only seeing the issues and not being able to see a pathway out. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of sitting in this energy, and it's not that you want to sit there, it's that almost you've been at a survival, it's a survival thing, right? You've had to survive, you've had to fight. Some of you guys have had to fight for everything you've ever had, be it emotional, physical, material, whatever. And the very idea that the universe, God, whatever, could change that seems so crazy, especially now. And I feel like there's a healing with this. There's a healing, there's a peace, there's this energy of whatever will be, will be. There is a settling in. if you will, of, you know, I've been through a lot, and I can't refuse to see the truth. And the people around me who don't have good intentions with this protection of criminals, you know, you can't only see the good in people and not see the bad. You know, you can't just see people with rosy colored glasses on, rose colored glasses. You have to see the truth of them. And tell me about this truth. Tell me about the truth that leads to justice. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. This has to do with people who do not help you when you need help. The people you have been there for, a lot of this is financial, a lot of this is just support. You know, you've been there to help people when they've been sick, when they needed money, when they needed help with their kids, when whatever. And when you needed help with this huge issue, and this is over time, because this feels like a huge cycle, a pattern that you are breaking in 2025. They weren't around. It's like accepting that you have been at the rodeo all by yourself, riding the wildest bull and being thrown off it all by yourself, getting gored by the bull horns, nursing yourself back to health, and getting back on that fucking bull. All by yourself. Meanwhile, everyone else has had your help at their rodeo. And it's not right. There's something about that that is almost diabolical. Because they take your energy and they don't replenish yours. They don't give back to you. And when you see it in your life, it is ugly. And it can be very difficult when it's people I feel the heartbreak here, when it's people you love so deeply, but they don't fill you up. They don't give you what you need. They don't give back to you. And here's the thing. A lot of you have sat with it. You know, you've sat with the emotional parasitic energy. And you're aware when they're doing it. Like you have healed, or you are healing so much that you're like, I know that what you're doing. I don't want to do this with you anymore. Why can't you be on my side? Why can't you help me? Why can't you just be there for me? You know, I've been fighting this, and it might have to do with your health. They just haven't been there for you with your health or your mental health or whatever it is. It feels painful. And I'm not going to use the term overgiving or people pleasing, because it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you cared for people and you gave in a good way. And you did expect people to give back to you. You got to that point in your healing. Like you were actively like, okay, I'm going to give and I'm going to expect back. And then you realize that you're on your own. And those people didn't give back to you. And here we are, where we have to end the cycles. We have to end the cycles of that drain us, whatever they are. And that's what you do in 2025. It's very powerful because it changes the trajectory of your life. It changes where you're going to go, ready or not. And I'm getting chills like on my lower legs, which is kind of weird. Because I feel like it feels like for some of you it's very sad, because you're like, yeah, I see my way out. I see my justice coming. And it's so bittersweet, because sometimes victory doesn't feel good. Sometimes it feels a little bit like loss, because in order for you to move forward, in order for you to move ahead, sometimes we have to let some things go. And that's what I see here. Like, you're letting some things go. You're letting some things go. And some of those things are people. You're letting go a destructive force, okay, in your life. And it feels like something you have repeated. Um, and what happens is the wheel of fortune begins to turn in your favor, which I think for you may be very hard for you to kind of grasp onto. The wheel turning in your favor. It may feel very weird. And I feel like your health, whatever your health situation, mental health, whatever, I'm not saying you're cured, but I think you'll start feeling better because the stress of this heavy energy is relieved. The loss of whatever job, people, whatever is there, but the stress of it is gone. And you will begin to feel freedom once you've mourned. Okay, there's always a mourning process. And if it's a lot of people, you'll mourn for a while, but you'll also begin to feel freedom. And as you feel the freedom and liberation, you'll begin to see yourself healing and becoming more and more empowered by the decisions you've made. You will get absolute validation that you've made good choices, and it will be very empowering. You will feel very strong. You will feel very powerful. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to start building your own family tree, because for some of you guys, you're leaving behind some family, friends that are family, or some kind of family. So you begin to build new connections in 2025. Important connections. Ready or not, here I come. And I am ready to kind of open up and look for like new energy in my life. I feel like you're going to become lighter. Your ability to communicate in a lighthearted way with people will return. Or perhaps you'll get newly invigorated. I feel like a new kind of energy surges here, and I feel like this wild heart energy just flowing. I'm feeling you connecting more with nature. Okay, really enjoying your life in a new way, a way you probably didn't think about before. We have let go of control issues. I feel like a lot of this dense energy is kind of lifted once you've made these connections and once you've grieved and you begin to feel the liberation of the decisions you've made. We have abundance here. And you may not think so when you're in this intense energy, but being in this energy really is releasing so much baggage in 2025. And you're moving into a time that is going to be more abundant. And I need you to think about what abundance means for you. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does it mean being a millionaire, billionaire, whatever? Does it mean having a happy family, happy life? Does it mean, being able to vacation every year? What does it mean to you? I think it's important that you define it. So when it shows up, it's what you want. It's just for you, okay? Tell me about this abundance. We're going to pull on this with the tarot here. Tell me about the abundance. I'm feeling like there's going to be more self-love. 22:08 on my clock. There's going to be more self-love here. Okay, we have the Page of Swords, the King of Wands. Oh. Oh. I feel like there's going to be this. First of all, I think your energy, as far as like, you're going to be feeling so much more confident about yourself. And when you start feeling good about yourself, it kind of flows into every area of your life. I feel like you're going to be a lot more, like I said, friendly. I think you're going to be pulling in more connections. Um, with the Page of Swords here and the King of Wands. Your email may get full, okay? If you're putting out for job applications, I think you'll have some good results, okay? As long as you are authentic with yourself. Um, I think if you go on job interviews, I think you need to work on allowing your true personality to show as professionally as possible. Okay, tell me more. Some of you guys may have a King of Wands with this flirt card that comes through for you in 2025. Okay, that's energy, not gender. Okay, so this could be a fire sign. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. I'm also getting Taurus, although Taurus really doesn't traditionally have anything to do with that card. It's just I'm getting that intuitively. And let me get one. We're going to get two more cards here. Oh, we have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Swords. So some of you have a King of Wands energy that's coming through. This could be a new best friend, okay? It could be a new partner. It could be a current partner that kind of like shifts with you. You know what I'm saying? Shifts into this beautiful, abundant energy with you. Okay, here we have the Ten of Cups. We have happiness and recovery. Okay, this person, this situation is going to help you recover, okay, from a lot of the loss. This is happiness and fulfillment. This is happy family. This is devotion. This is feeling our emotions and being happy about those emotions. This is connection. You may feel connected to a King of Wands energy. You also may start feeling happier. This may be you getting into your King of Wands energy where you're very charismatic. You're very charming, you're very enchanting, and people around you feel your happy energy. They feel your liberation and your freedom to express yourself, and they're drawn to that. They're drawn to that, and they want to communicate with you, okay? And I feel like this helps with a recovery here with the Four of Swords. There's a recovery from what was lost with the Page of Wands. I want your attention. I love these cards. See how many people are reaching out for autographs? Like, people want your attention. You'll have more people wanting your attention in 2025. And I feel like for some of you, it may be overwhelming. Okay, it may be overwhelming because you're going from this heavy energy, ending this cycle, to over here. Okay, and listen, the 2025 year thing, understand that this cycle ending takes as long as it does. So if it takes the entire year and you kind of slide into 2026 and you haven't experienced this yet, that's okay. That's all right. Everyone's path is different. So, it is what it is. Okay. We do what we do. Everyone's different. So I just want to bring that home for y'all. I'm going to pull two more cards here. We have Strength and the Empress. Ah, that's beautiful. So much healing for my group one. I'm hearing, ready or not, you're going to be happy. Ready or not, your guides are like, you're going to be happy. Okay, we have strength. We have strength energy here twice. Okay, in this like pull here. You may be a Leo. Okay, if not, you're going into some kind of really strong Leo type energy, because I feel like you are going into a place where you may not be ready for this kind of energy coming towards you, because people see you as this Empress energy, like this healed energy. They see you fine. You're looking fine. You're looking amazing. Okay, let's get some tea. Let's get some tea on this. You're looking fine. You're looking amazing. And there's so much healing for you in 2025. But I do feel like you might get overwhelmed. Tell me about this. Tell me, a wrong deck. Wrong deck. Okay. Okay, okay. Which other one? Oh, this one over here. Okay, let me see. Tell me about this. So I feel like a King of Wands may be very drawn to the Empress here. Strongly drawn. And for some of you, I feel like this King of Wands, and it may be the Empress drawn to, like, if the story flips, flip it. Okay, so if it's the Empress drawn to the King of Wands, it's all energy, not gender. Okay. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me the tea here. Because I feel like there's tea. I feel like there's people talking about you. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. I'm going to shuffle this up. Give me some tea for my group one. I think while you're busy, like, getting yourself together, working through your stuff, I think you're not aware of how it's affecting you. Like the way you look, the way you are. All right, give me some, this right here. We're going to take this one right here. Okay, we have Thug. Tell me about this card. Tell me more about this card. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it like, yeah, I'm a thug. I've been through some shit. I've been through some shit. We have family and pop the question. Okay. All right. So I feel like some people, even though we have this Empress energy here, and I'm going to bring this out right here. Okay. So there's a couple of things here with this tea. First of all, I think some people are going to think you're heartless. Okay, especially when you move out of this pattern, this cycle. I think people just think the way you moved out of it, the way possibly you cut people off, or the way you began talking to people or treating people, they think it was heartless. They think it was cold-hearted, that you're a thug. And I feel like at the end of this, you may feel like you are. But listen, you had to become that. Sometimes we have to become a villain. I've said this before. We have to become a villain in other people's story to be a hero in our own. And that's just a fact. You cannot be a hero for everyone, but you need to be one for yourself, okay? So don't let this thug card, like, throw you. All right. Then we have family. And I feel like for some of you, this is family judging you. Okay. But for some of you, it's this right here. For some of you, there is energy about you of somebody really wanting to go the distance with you. Okay. You are their empress, or they are your empress. They see the empress as everything. Someone they can trust, someone they can build a future with. Now, you may not want that, okay? Just because somebody wants this with you doesn't mean that you want that, okay? But this is the energy that's coming through for 2025 for you, okay? I feel like because you have so much energy coming towards you, and I don't feel like you're necessarily looking for love, like whatever. Some of you may already be married. And there may be some renewed spark around your marriage or your long-term commitment. There may be talk about maybe having a child, or having a dog or a cat, or plant babies, or doing something creatively together. Okay. Now I am picking up on thug here, and I feel like for some of you, there is some advisement about, security. Okay. And this is about your house. Your house, your car, your garage. Some of you guys need to put a new lock on your garage. You got a garage door open. You got a side door or something. Fix that. Okay, fix that. Because I feel like you may have some kids around. I think it's some kids. Okay. If that fits you, then you know. All right. So let's get a couple more cards here. We're going to do the Cali love vibe. I had to clear my throat. The Cali love vibe deck. All right. But there may be a few of you that get the question popped. Okay, somebody may ask you to marry them, or you may meet somebody who wants to marry you. We have fifth chakra, throat chakra, I speak. Beautiful people are not always good, but good people are always beautiful. Ah, yeah, I feel like you're coming into a level within your throat chakra of healing. I think that's why so many people, it feels like, are more drawn to you. I also feel like you're more expressive with your emotions. You're just getting into a better place, okay? Um, where you can speak more openly about how you feel. And I feel like people want to speak more openly to you about how they feel. The older you get, the less you suffer fools gladly. And I feel like that's part of the release of this cycle. You just don't have time for it anymore. Okay. Now, for a few of you, you're releasing, like with this baggage over here, and it's not for all of you. Okay. This is just for a few of you. You're releasing a partner over here. And when you release this partner, you're going to bring in someone else. Okay. And they may not ask you to marry them like next year or 2025, but they feel like you're the one. Okay. They feel like, yeah, that's my person. Okay, let's get a few more messages here. We have, you have unique spiritual gifts, which you haven't been able to see because you've been stuck in this heavy, heavy cycle. Okay. All right, we have angel number 1010. Your angels are with you. Believe that you are never alone. And we have seventh chakra, I know, color violet. Okay. I feel like you have a gift in 2025 that's going to be emerging. Okay. And for some of you, you're very connected to the earth here. Oops. Oops, total destruction. Chaos. Ah. I feel like some of you guys are very connected to the earth. So, earth medicine may be a calling you didn't expect, and you're like, I don't want to get into that. Well, it's a gift, okay? Some of you guys may already know that, but because you're relieving so much energy, there's going to be more room in your life for you to explore herbalism, herbal medicine. Um, some of you are, you need to connect to the earth more. That's where you're going to get clarity about your gifts, okay? Because I'm feeling a lot of different things, and I feel like your ancestors, especially, they don't want you to know what they are. They want you to discover what this is, because it's a path of discovery for you guys. Well, all right, that's what I received for you, Group 1. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. I enjoyed reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies, on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey Group 2, all of you that selected dive in and or you were drawn to the pyrite. This is going to be your reading all about your 2025 predictions. All right, so whoop, I just had to mess with it. Chaos everywhere. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I think that's good. What do you think? I'm trying to get the glare off your card here. There we go. That's pretty good. And I'll put your big old crystal over there. Okay, so let's get into your cards. The first card is Mushroom, Recycling, Breaking Down Problems. Okay, all right. We're going to save those cards. Let's get this card. We have Resolving Conflict, Love, Empathy, Compassion, Understanding. Okay. Those are good cards. Resolving conflict, recycling, breaking down problems. All right, let's get these cards. We have Hecate, Crossroads. indulgence. I'm not going to try to pronounce that goddess's name because I don't even know. We have amalgamate and deception. Well, what can we say? We have the money cards. We have slow, making slow progress, but you're getting there. Okay. We have underworld, find unconventional ways to explore a new source of income. We have unfulfilled. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Okay. Then we have these love cards. We have it's safe for you to love. Okay. We have playfulness and romantic feelings. We'll put those right here. Okay, so a lot of different energies. We have the deception card here. I'm not going to ignore it like it's not there. And I feel like that's the first place we need to go. So I'm going to pull a few cards on this deception. Let's pull from this deck. Okay, tell me about the deception for 2025 for my group 2. Tell me about this deception. Tell me about the deception for my group 2. Tell me about this deception. We have libertines and renegades over redemption. Okay. All right. Tell me more. I need to pull this over here by me. Tell me about it. Give me another one of these cards. You may share power fairly and effectively without taking from others or ceding your own. Try a solution that allows for more honesty rather than deception. Woo, I feel pressure here. There's like pressure. I'm going to get 2 of these. What's this pressure about? We have solitude over divine comfort. I think you can see those. And anger over new beginnings. Ooh. So this feels like someone in your life who probably there's been a fight. There's been some kind of lies told here. Anger, fight, revealed lies. Tell me about this. That's going to try to come back into your life. We have the Knight of Coins that dropped. And we have 3 cards in reverse. We have the Lovers, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Oh, so this person's very toxic. Okay. This feels like an ex. If it's not an ex, partner, or could be somebody you were talking to, but it feels close. It feels like there was some time spent. It could be like a best friend, but it feels like a friend with benefit situation, if so, and you were extremely close. Okay. I want to come back in. Okay. They are full of lies here with like, I love you. I want to be with you forever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah. And they're going to tell you that the money's good. They're doing good. Everything's good. Everything's good. They're lying. Okay. I'm reading this intuitively. Okay. They're seeping money. They're losing money all the time. Like they've gone bankrupt or they don't have any money. And they're really coming to you to help change that. Which some of you are like, me? Yeah, you. Okay. Because there's desperation here. Okay. And the truth is that with libertines and renegades, like they've just been playing with their money. Like they're not even thinking about the future. They're not thinking about the future with you. They're just they're out to use you. Okay. And I feel like this person's coming back and I feel like they may try to pull on your heartstrings. Okay, so it's important for you to kind of like, you know, really let this go. You might do a cord cutting if you haven't, like actually cut the cord. Get some silver scissors, okay? They can be silver plated. They don't have to be a lot of money or anything like that, okay? Just silver scissors and cut the cord. Cut it. Boom! Cut it and then let it burn and watch it burn, okay? Cut the cord. Energetically remove the cord from this person if you haven't, okay? Do a return to sender for sure if you know who this is. Let's get some more. Tell us more about this person. I feel like they're an earth sign or they have strong earth energy in their chart. I do feel like they're a charmer and a sweet talker. I feel like they got good game, okay? I feel like their deceptions have worked in the past, and death here. They're trying to come back and resurrect something. They're going to try to convince you that they've changed. They haven't. The King of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, they're going to try, the Knight of Cups, sorry. They're going to try to convince you that they've changed and they have these romantic feelings for you. They do not. This is not what's going on with this person, okay? So this is a warning in 2025. This is your warning about this person coming back, looking to use you, okay? They're not no good. They haven't changed, and they want your money, your resources, or a place to stay. They want you to show them a good time, whatever this is. This person is fast and loose with their money, and they look for other people to pick up the slack in their money department. And, you know, it's not your responsibility. I don't care who this is. It is not your responsibility. At some point, people have to take responsibility for their lives and do what they need to do to take care of themselves, just like you are doing. And, you know, they want a new beginning, but you need to not suppress your anger. You need to get in touch with your anger about the situation. Okay? You have every right to be angry, because I feel like this person, the reason y'all had a falling out was because of the shady shit they did before. Listen, they're still shady. Let's get some tea. They're still shady. They haven't changed. They haven't changed. I feel like you have. You've changed. You changed because of what happened, right? You had to grow mushrooms out of shit. You know what I'm saying? And take a trip. You had to totally revamp, like, your life in many ways. Some of you guys had to pick up the pieces of your life after this falling out, you know? And so why would they be able to come back now? Just because you may have lots of choices and lots of energy coming towards you. You're fixing to dive into life. And this motherfucker wants to come back to you? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, this one right here wants to come out. Amethyst, psychic protection, control, spiritual energies while dreaming, can help with insomnia and nightmares. Get you some amethyst, okay? Get you some amethyst and work on clarity. Work on getting more clarity and also protection, okay? Psychic protection. And if you have to be around this person, clear your energy after you have to be around them. Like if you share a child or something, always clear your energy. Okay, some of you guys just need to clear your energy every day before, when you get up, when you go to sleep, that kind of thing. I feel like I had my throat chakra did a weird thing. I feel like your throat chakra will be opening up more in 2025. Okay, give me some more tea here. Give me some more tea. Okay, we have lavender sage. Clears away negative thoughts, energies, harmonizes the mind, enhances intuition, inspires loving feelings. Okay. I feel like this lavender sage is talking about self-love, about you loving yourself enough to not let people like this back into your life. I feel like it's a real act of self-empowerment to say, you know what? No matter my connection to this person, I know that I deserve more in all my relationships. So I'm not going to allow this person back into my life, as hard as it is. And I feel like for you, that's kind of where things begin to change. I feel like that's where the shifting of your energy happens in 2025. And things come together with amalgamate. And the conflicts in your life begin to resolve by you being able to see more truth, where the truth lies in your life. Okay, let's move some of this energy over here because I feel like we're moving into different energy. Let me move these. Get on over there because we have crossroads here with Hecate. And I feel like the crossroads has to do with this unfulfilled energy. You recognizing it, you recognizing how, you know, you've allowed yourself to be in unfulfilling situations, be it job, relationships, etc. You've accepted less than you deserve, okay? The resolving conflict feels like it's outward and inner. This idea that, oh, you know, it is what it is, so I'm just going to keep going with it. And in reality, inside you're like this. You're just like, I can't stand it anymore. Like, I can't stand my life like this. I need change. I'm at a crossroads. Either I grow or I'm going to shrivel up. And I don't want to shrivel up. It's almost like the awareness that, like, I need to make changes in my life. I need to. I have to. And you begin to clear away a lot of this negativity. Some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are going to be like clearing away like objects and things, clutter in your life. And really, you know, as simple as that sounds, that really is an act of beginning to clear away baggage and busyness and things we no longer need. It makes it easier for us to see the things that we are not fulfilled by. And it helps us get clarity on how to move. Some of you, like the clearing your energy is a real thing. There was a time in my life where I cleared my energy. I swear I cleared my energy probably 8 or 9 times a day. And it's because I was in such a bad situation. You know, I was in bed for like 6 years with, I was like bedbound, okay? And I was trying to get up out of bed, and it was extremely difficult. I had a lot of heavy emotion. I was very traumatized. I was bedbound because of lupus, and it was very, very difficult. And I cleared my energy constantly to help get rid of the overcoming pressure and just the weight of trying to get up, because I had doctors give up on me. I had people in my life fall away, okay? No one thought I could do this, but I did. And I had to take control of the thoughts and the heaviness of the energy, and I had to release it. And so I found ways to release it. And the Archangel Michael clearing prayer is one of them. I also use like crystal baths. Now, don't put crystals in your bath. Not all crystals can go in your bathtub, but put them around your bathtub. You can listen to like clearing music, like crystal bowls. That can be very helpful. But I feel like for you, clearing your energy often in 2025 is going to bring you just such a release. When you clear your energy, it does help you get more in touch with your emotions. And I feel like this resolving conflict card really is about resolving the emotional self, where when you stand at the crossroads, your emotions are no longer an obstacle, but a tool of clarity. You'll know how to move. You'll know how to go because you will have crystal clear psychic vision, psychic sight. You'll feel it. You'll know it to the bone. And it will be peaceful. It will all come together for you. And with that, there is new energy. And this unfulfilled energy will bubble over into this energy of new ideas, possibly like new jobs, a new job, a side hustle, going back to school, creating something new. And you could be the new creation, which we could be talking about a glow up situation. There's definitely an energy of being more playful, being more open to being playful, okay? Feeling more safe, okay? Feeling more safe in general, in your body, in your home, in your life, and letting go and allowing the universe to work. I feel someone who's just happy to enjoy every day and allow things to manifest. That can be a very joyful place to be. Not everyone gets there. And let's read on some of this energy. Different deck. Okay. Tell me about this change, this underworld energy, this other means of income, this job, this crossroads. We go to the crossroads. We know how to move. Everything comes together. Tell me about this coming together energy. I just feel like you're going to feel more interactive with life, with the world. I also feel like there could be something cyber online with all this energy right here. The computers or online, so that won't be for all of you. This one popped up. We have the Five of Swords here. It feels in an area of competition. Tell me more. We have the Hierophant. You're going to emerge as a leader in an area of competition. This playfulness is going to serve you well. It's going to serve you well in this area. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. And then also we have this indulgence, okay? So I feel like you're going to get into a place with this underworld energy is going to provide you a place where there's going to be success here. I think you're going to be able to be good to yourself. You're going to be able to indulge. You will rise as a leader in this area, okay? At least in your own mind, you'll be like, I feel so good about this. I feel like I'm rising above, like you will feel accomplished in some kind of way. Like you will feel good in your skin. And, you know, this feels like something you fought for and you deserve, okay? And I feel like you're encouraged to go for it. You're encouraged to dive in, okay? You're encouraged to dive in and do the damn thing. You know, don't hesitate. When you're ready, go. And I feel like, again, with this amalgamate, it's all going to come together for you, okay? I think the most important focus for you is to resolve the conflict within yourself. It's going to bring you so much clarity that you're going to know how to move in areas of competition. You're going to know how to move and you're not going to lose your playfulness. Like you're still going to have fun with it. I feel like it's in an area where it's kind of fun. Like it's a fun thing, okay? And I do feel like it's going to be successful and there's going to be a level of recovery. I feel like it's going to allow you to take better care of yourself. And for some people, you know, being able to take care of yourself in a better way is success, you know, and what that looks like to one person may not be how it looks like to another. So, you know, take that as you will. I do feel like we're talking about steady improvement, okay? Steady Freddy, right? And I think it's really important that we acknowledge steady Freddy. Um, I feel like for some of you, it may seem slow, but it's something you can count on. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. We're going to shift. The spirits want me to shift into this romantic feelings and safe to love. Okay, tell me about this energy. This one wants to come out. The moon? Okay. All right. Well, I'm not taking reversals. So tell me about this moon energy. This is so hidden from you. I'm hearing it's so special. It's hidden from you. The King of Pentacles. Okay, this could be an earth sign. This could be an earth sign and a Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feeling more Taurus here. This is a successful person. You could meet them through business as a Hierophant energy as well. Hierophant can also mean marriage. It can mean traditional relationship. But I also feel the Five of Swords here. So this may be somebody, you may not be open to traditional relationships as well. And we have the moon here, which is a Cancer type energy. Also, I'm feeling like Pisces energy, really strong too. Tell me more about this. We have the Chariot here. I kind of feel like this is going to sneak up on you, but it's going to get motion pretty quick. We have the Ten of Cups that came out. So I feel like this is going to be a very happy connection. You could already be with this person, and it could be this situation where you're already with this person, and there's this energy of letting go. Like, you resolve this conflict within yourself, and it's almost like you're free to love someone more deeply. And it sneaks up on you, okay? It sneaks up on you. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm like completely madly in love with this person. It's almost like acknowledging that this person is like your person, okay? And I feel like there will be positive movement here with this person. Give me some more energy. Tell me about this. We're going to pull from the archetype deck. I'm not taking reversals. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. I feel happiness here. We have the Reformer, sense of mission, works to overcome adversary, acts with logic and objective assessment, needs to make necessary changes in society. Okay, tell me more. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. So let me get a couple out of here. This one, we have Orphan. Doesn't care if people like them. Thriver, fierce protector of the vulnerable. Security, realistic, passionate, avoids conflict. Justice. Okay, we might have a Libra here. Might have a Libra. Tell me more. They may not have a lot of family. We have Samaritan. That's the last one. Caregiver, volunteer, loving, rarely interested in personal gain, motivated by desire to help others, strong sense of compassion and concern. Could have a nurse or someone in the medical field. We may have an air sign with the Justice. That's Gemini, Aquarius. And someone who may be an introvert as well. And I feel like they have a lot in common, although they could be night and day in a way. It's almost like, okay, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. Okay, it's like one person's covered from head to toe with tattoos and has multicolored hair. And the other person is like dressed down, preppy with a buzz cut or whatever. Just different vibes, okay? But still have so much in common, all right? And it's just like connecting like this is my person. And being able to open up to that in a deeper way, okay? For some of you, this person's coming in for you. Now, it doesn't mean you have to accept it. It doesn't mean, maybe you could be happy all by yourself, You don't have to accept what comes in 2025, okay? Just because it's offered doesn't mean it's, you have to take it. But there is a lot of happiness opening up for you in 2025. I pulled the Ten of Cups for group 1 as well. So I feel like even though when we look at the world, when I connect to the world in 2025, it is a shit show. Okay, it is. I think a lot of people are finding happiness in an unexpected way. Um, and it really starts with the internal work. It's almost like people are seeing the outside environment not reflecting what they want. And so they're turning internally and they're starting to work on themselves internally and what they can change, what they can control, and those kind of things. And a lot of times when we start working on ourselves, we begin to attract bright lights, our tribe, those kind of people into our lives, beacons of hope into our lives. And a lot of times we attract, our person or our best friend for life or our new family kind of thing. And it brings a lot of happiness and it brings emotion into your life. It brings victory into your life. The chariot isn't just about motion and balance. The chariot in ancient times was victorious. When the conquering hero, heroine, whatever came into town, they were often on a chariot. It's a sign, a symbol of victory. So there's a lot of happiness here for you in 2025. But it doesn't come without like some stuff, and that's just being real. That's being real about what the energy of 2025 is. There is room for happiness. There is room for all sorts of things, but I'm not going to get those cards. They're in an impossible place, so I can't reach them. But we're going to go forward. But you have to hold space for your personal work. You kind of have to. Until the work is done, the happiness is kind of like, it's not that you can't be happy. It's just this level of happiness kind of thing. All right. Let's get some more cards here. We have the Shaman. Lunatic Insights Cosmos. Tell me more. I feel like you will have symbols. You will have symbols. Your ancestors are going to reach out to you throughout the year and try to help you get on this Ten of Cups chariot kind of energy, Hierophant kind of energy. I think they will guide you. You just have to listen. And offerings. They don't have to be large. You don't have to break the bank. I'm hearing bread. Whatever bread, and I hear this a lot, but whatever bread in your paradigm is an offering. Okay? Some of them want beer or mead, whatever is that in your paradigm. Okay? And it doesn't have to be alcoholic, if there's an issue with that. I'm also hearing candy. I'm hearing if you're an artist, make art, make music, whatever it is. They like that. You're healing your ancestors in 2025. Like there's a healing of generations going on, especially with your offerings. Serve them a plate of dinner on Sundays. For some of you, you know what I'm saying. Make them a plate and give them clean water. We have magic mushroom, miracles, fairy energy opening up. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. So I'll put them right here. I feel like there's a lot of things that you have not been able to experience. And that's why this energy, there's so much here. Because you haven't been able to really experience these things because you've had to deal with this other thing. And sometimes when we're caught up, we kind of put ourselves in a pocket and say, those experiences aren't for me. Those are for other people. And when we put ourselves in this closet, this pocket, whatever, we are limiting ourselves. You are meant to experience life fully. And many of us have experienced the lows of life, the pain of life. You're also meant to experience the joy of life. And I feel like in 2025, I feel like there is more opportunity for happiness than you are aware of. And I know it's hard with all the craziness in the world to even think of that. But for those of you who, align with the timeline talk, the more that you can be authentic and align authentically with happiness, with true happiness in your life, the more that your life will reflect that. And I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying you can hold happiness all day long because, hey, life is difficult right now. But if you can have powerful moments of joy, gardening, watching a movie, whatever, do those things. Because I feel like you guys have almost beacon energy because you basically say, I'm ready. I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready. Okay. And all of these things are like, oh, they're ready. And they're ready for you. Okay. Everything's ready for you to dive in and receive. Okay. So it really is a year of growth and of possibilities, of happiness, of fulfillment, and of rising into leadership and success. The growth will be steady, okay? And it may feel slow, but don't let that choke you up, okay? Because slow and steady wins the race, okay? Steady, Freddy, all right? Okay, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. I enjoyed reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, give me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if it resonated. I would love for you to become a member of my tribe and subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like to see more readings too, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies, on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected well-behaved women don't make history, and you were drawn to the pink agate. This is going to be your reading all about your 2025 predictions. So let's get into it. Let's see what cards came out for you. The first card is Hearth, safety, comfort, spiritual connection. That's a lovely card. Okay. We have Black Moon Lilith in Taurus. You are worthy. Ah, you are worthy. We have Projection, your spiritual gold. Ooh. Oh, I feel like powerful energy here. We have Jupiter, expansion, prosperity, and growth. Are you Sagittarius? Do you have Jupiter in Sagittarius? Okay, let's see here. Oh, we have another one of these cards. We have Summer, expansion, growth. You have expansion twice. So that is super interesting. Let's see, what's this card? You have a couple. We have, I can't read that. I don't know the name of that the name of that goddess. I can't say it. We have leadership here. I don't want to mispronounce it. Let's see. We have Artemis. And let me see if I can move you guys a little bit. Oh, is that better? A little bit? Okay. Let's see. We have parenthood, partnership, and retail. Okay. Okay. We have the divine masculine. Put that here. And we have these 3 cards. Oh, okay. We have very soon wedding, and we have unrequited love. Well, you have a lot of powerful energy, whoever you are. So let's hone in on the powerful energy. Sorry, my tongue's a bit heavy, so I have to pull these cards kind of off. You guys can't see them. This is the Starman Tarot. I haven't used this for anyone else, but I just sense like you have very strong, powerful energy. I feel like you're probably, if you're not a witch, um, you may have some psychic ability, or you may be an astrologer. Um, Also, you could be highly creative. You could have some kind of creative gift or something. Um, I feel like some of you are like chosen by, and I never use that word, chosen by certain deities. You're protected by them in a very special way. A goddess. Some of you guys have a goddess that is connected to gold that you are being protected by. And also, I'm seeing like coins dropping from the sky. Okay, let's get some more energy here. And we have Jupiter here. I think Jupiter is highly favored. I'm hearing Jupiter is highly favored in 2025 for you. And you are worthy of this, okay? Okay, we have strength, Leo energy here. Also feeling pillars. I'm feeling a gate, going through a gate here. So I want you to, these cards are very different, okay? So I kind of want you to kind of connect to this card. Whatever calls out to you with this card. As you can see in the back, you know, she's kind of wearing a halo here. There's kind of like a gate here. I feel like you are going through a kind of portal in 2025. It literally could be a whole new timeline or alignment here. And it has to do with you getting into your divine masculine energy. Okay, for some of you, you're coming into balance with this wedding card over here. You're coming into balance with your divine masculine and divine feminine. You're becoming more and more comfortable with who you are, and with this balance comes a lot of really beautiful things. Okay, and this has been a very, 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 I can't, extremely highly difficult lifetime. Okay, this is not the average difficult lifetime. This is the PhD, master, however high you can go in college. Okay, this is above and beyond that. Okay, in one lifetime, one time, boom, in one lifetime. So when I get that information, for me, it's telling me that you are a kind of ascended energy, okay, that has incarnated for purpose. And you, and I don't say this stuff to everybody, like you were invited to come here. All right, whether this is a simulation or not, you are an invited program, if you will. An invited energy, an invited whatever, okay? You were invited to come through. Now, your tribe could be a linking to an oversoul energy that is connected to a particular god, goddess, deity, angel, energy, blah, blah, blah. Put the label on it. I don't care. And so you bring it through, and you have been since the day you were born. Okay? And just because you bring through this one energy doesn't mean you don't bring through more. All right? It's a multi-dimensional kind of experience we're having here. We're just in this place, in this particular place, a lot of us are very cut off from that. And more of us, though, are going to become more aware of that kind of thing. But um, so there's a lot going on. Okay. So what's happened is that woohoo, you made it through a major okay, we'll talk about it like it's a video game. Okay. So say you made it through, like, say your game has 100 levels and you made it through level 95's dungeon, elite level dungeon, and you got all the gear. Okay. So you've made it pretty far. So now, you get the dragon to ride, you get the elite gear, and you get a whole new world. You get a whole new kind of timeline that is going to feel really weird. It's going to feel really different. You will find as the days go by, it will start feeling more and more normal, but it will forever feel strange. I mean, you'll just wake up and feel strange. Because it's a magical timeline. It's magical. It is quantum. It is an ever unfolding, okay, for various reasons. And it can feel very much like we're in some weird movie or something, right? And it just seems to get weirder and weirder every day, okay? So it's very important that you kind of acknowledge all your gifts and abilities. Don't write off any weird shit that happens, okay? Don't write that shit off anymore. Say that with me. I'm not going to write off the weird shit anymore, okay? Just, keep it there because it means something. It's important. What you're doing here is important. Your inner work, the work of your life, is important. Because all the crazy shit you see is part of the manifestation. All the stuff you see in the world happening, bad people getting their, that kind of thing, people you thought would never, ever, ever get locked up for impossible things that you thought people would never, ever believe are in fact this day behind bars. We have all kinds of truth being revealed, and it gets stranger every day. And I would imagine in your life, there's been a lot of truth, a lot of weird stuff happened to you that's led you to where you are today. Your outer world is reflecting your inner journey like a mirror, like a mirrored reality. As above, so below. As within, so without. So, with that said, you moving forward, see, there are those of us who are here, we're way makers. We move forward so that those can come behind us. We clear the way. We make the road. We build it. The people coming behind us that are finding out all this stuff that all of us, we already knew. It's already been done. Everything that's about to happen, you and I already know. Right? So, we move forward. And many of you already have started. And this reading really is about the movement forward, how strong it's going to be. And the surprising thing is the the activation, the intense activation of the divine masculine energy. And it is the dark divine masculine energy. So here's the thing. If you have some father wounds, if you have some masculine wounds, they're going to come up in 2025. Definitely. So the reason why, if you have a father wound, if you have a masculine energy wound, is going to come up is because anything that is in your way from moving forward is going to be cleared in 2025. So it's going to come forward and you're going to work through it. So if there is something you've been avoiding, if there's something you've been dancing around, group 3, well-behaved women don't make history. So if there's anything that has been keeping you oppressed from being able to express yourself, it's going to come to the surface for healing, okay? It's coming through so strongly. We have the Two of Swords here. This is a powerful Two of Swords card. We have two paths, right? But they all, both of them, both of them pretty much lead to the same destination. We're just in our head about how to get there. You know, these cards are just so alive to me. And, you know, it feels like as we talk about this divine masculine energy and we talk about masculine wounds, you know, I feel a holding pattern with these two cards of just like this strong kind of, I know it's there, right? I'm acknowledging, okay, I acknowledge that I have an issue. That's what I'm feeling. And I know I need to work through it. But I just don't know how to get there. Like, I don't know how to get there. And it's almost like I'm stalling at starting. I'm stalling at the start. Okay. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Afraid to take action. That is being healed in 2025 for you. I had to clear my throat there. You guys, like, if you haven't been able to speak your mind, if you haven't been able to say what you want to say, if you haven't been able to express yourself, I feel like in 2025, being stalled out, not being able to properly express yourself, I feel like you're going to have a lot of motion on that. There's going to be a lot of healing there. And I feel like it's going to come down through your crown here. We have a lot of crown energy. We have a crown opening here. See how it's gapped? And then over here, we have all this enlightened light energy around her head. So some of you guys have like some crown chakra energy, like something going on with your crown. There may be a gap here. For some of you, this is actually your connection. This is your connection to the oversoul of your God, goddess, deity, angels, whatever. And this is how they come through, okay? You make it downloads through this portal that's in your crown chakra, okay? And for others, this is a broken crown chakra. Like it feels like there's a gap in it, and there's going to be a healing there. And this is going to happen when the deity, the goddess, the god, whatever, when there's going to be a powerful experience, whether this needs healed or not. I feel like you guys are going to have a powerful experience in the coming year, 2025, with this deity. It's going to be transformational. It's going to change you and expand your energy and expansion of your consciousness. Like you just, I feel like it's unbelievable here. We have the Ten of Wands here. This is a heavy card. This is a heavy card. There's a heavy burden here with the masculine wound. And I feel like I'm getting like, if you guys are having issues with your crown chakra, I feel like for some of you guys, this is like from a father wound where you're really made to feel like a burden, like you didn't matter, which has caused you not to trust yourself and your ability to make good decisions. It's there's a lack of confidence and not really being able to do action because you can't trust yourself. This card flipped over. We had the Four of Swords here. This Four of Swords feels like a breath of fresh water, a drink of cool water, like fresh water, fresh air. All of those things at one time. You know, that is recovery. That is a meditative mind. That's a state of transcendence. That is the moment of like evolution of self, of lifting out of the burden and indecision and into the knowing. It's a very powerful state of being that I'm feeling for you in 2025. It's a transformation. And I feel this with all this expansion energy. It's going to take you to a place where you're going to feel this leadership and independence energy. You're going to feel like you can make good decisions. You're going to feel like I can take control of my life. I can say what I need to say. I can express myself well and often. And, you know, it brings with it people. For some of you, a specific person. Now, this may be the person in your life right now, okay? And it could be a whole other person. A person who is drawn to this active balance of feminine and masculine energy within you, because we all have it. But it feels like this healing of this masculine energy within really propels you to a different place. Some people may feel like they don't know you anymore because you're speaking your mind and you're doing action. But this is actually you creating a place of safety for yourself. And you may not have ever felt this before, this kind of safety. It is self-validation. It is a place where you almost self-parent yourself. And it's like it's not a glow up, it's a self-revolution, evolution. And it is so profound and so deep that it draws, people are drawn to like your soul. Like the people who come into your life, like feel your soul. These are soul tribe. Like when I say soul tribe, I mean to the bone of it, to the soul of it. And some of you are absolutely attracting your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it, your forever person. But it goes beyond like a romantic partner. Like this is like two souls that can be like one, okay? And I don't say that very often. I've been saying a lot of things today that I don't say very often. So 2025 is a special year. And, we have the wedding card over here. And some of you may actually get married in 2025 or propose to, or perhaps you're already married, or perhaps someone starts thinking that they want to marry you or whatever. Okay. But I don't want to focus on that as much as the power of this connection, because it really is powerful. I feel like if you meet this person in 2025, the how you know this is the person is that when you met them, it was unlike meeting anyone before. It was unlike it. It just, when you met them, the attraction was magnetic. The conversations were so different. It's like you couldn't deny it. Okay? That kind of energy. Okay. We're going to shuffle it again. Tell me more about this. Soulmates for sure. Multiple lifetimes together. I'm getting, there's a lifetime where we had a painter and an apprentice. We have a musician, a teacher and a musician, like a teacher, musician, and we have a philosopher and a student, that kind of vibe. This is ancient times. So lots of incarnations together. This is somebody who knows your mind. They know your soul. We have the Princess of Swords, which I can't really show you because there's nudity, there's boobies. But it's the Princess of Swords. And she's levitating in the sky. And I feel like this person may be an air sign or you're an air sign. I'm feeling like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel like this is an innovative energy. I feel like there's charm here. There's wit. There is like, I'm hearing like smarty pants. I never say that. Smarty pants. What is that about? I never say smarty pants. But very enlightened, very airy, very Aquarian. There's Aquarius energy here. Magical. A magical energy. That, I don't know, can you see over here? I don't think so. Okay, tell me more. This one right here. We have the Three of Wands. I can show that one. The Three of Wands. And I feel this fiery energy like watching. Like the masculine energy watching the feminine energy. And being drawn. And really trying to kind of figure out how do I approach that feminine energy? How do I do this? And I feel like there's this knowing. It's very profound how you meet this person, and there is this knowing with it. Okay. Now, one of you may have kids already. Okay. So keep that in mind. Or they may want kids, or you may want kids, or something about kids here. Okay. For those of you already in a relationship, okay, there's confirmation that this is your person. All right. And they may want to have kids. Okay, so there may be like a kid thing going on here. Some of you guys are going to meet the person you want to marry and have children with for sure. Um, I feel like if you meet this person, you will want to like be together very soon. Like there will be this instant kind of like, I've got to see you. I've got to see you now. If you don't meet them, when you meet them afterwards, they'll want to like set up a date right away, or they'll want to go where you are, or whatever. Okay, so there will be a lot of that kind of energy. And they're just, a lot of times it feels like they're just trying to figure out how to approach you first. But once they do, it's on. It's on. Tell me about this money here, this partnership and the moon and the world. Okay. All right. So we have retail and partnership here that I wanted to get into. And, I feel like there is definitely a business here. Okay. And you may meet someone in 2025 that helps you with your business or inspires you to start your own business, okay? Some kind of product, maybe a service. But definitely there's this energy of like, you need to do this. Whatever this is, you need to do. We have the moon and the world here. I can't show you the world. I can show you this much of the world. And that's the moon. So I feel like with your money and this business here, it's very important that you follow your gut, okay? With this product, with this creative thing, whatever this is, follow your gut and act on it. With this divine feminine, not divine feminine, divine masculine energy, this healing is going to allow you to act, okay? So do it. Do the thing, okay? That's what you're going to do in 2025. You're going to be able to move forward, following your gut and intuition. And it's going to move you into like a whole new kind of level with your business here, with your career. You could actually, if be changing jobs, you could be moving as well, for a job, or a relationship. Okay, give me a couple more cards here. Tell me more about this. Money. Tell me about this money. Tell me about this money. The bottom. The bottom. Oh, I just got a high-pitched download, like a high-pitched in my left ear. Or my right ear, sorry. We got the Chariot here. Now this Chariot is very different. It's amazing. It's victory. It's harmony. It's power. And there's so much pink energy here in this card. Showering down. There's illumination. Look how he's illuminated here. And it's like affirmation and validation of being on the right path. This golden energy, this blessing of your goddess, your guide, whatever the deity. There's a blessing here coming through in 2025. It's alignment with, I'm seeing like a golden yellow brick road. Like some of you guys have been asking for a clearer path, or a road to wealth or something like that. And I feel like the path is being cleared for that. And you are worthy of this. And the victory is here for you. Because this is part of your like business, retail, this is part of your reason for being here, your purpose. So it's time to do that in 2025. It's time to get on the road. Sorry, my hair is in the way. It's time to get on the road to that. You You've learned so much. It's time to expand your consciousness, to expand your circle, to expand your bank account, to expand your relationships, to do the work of actually expanding it. You've done the internal work. Now it's time to have it reflect in your life. Okay, these two. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's important for you to know that you can trust your divine masculine self to make good decisions. Say it with me. I can trust my divine masculine self to make good decisions. It's you, it's part of you. I can trust my divine masculine self to make good decisions. It's hard to get there when we have wounds. And some of you have been healing like some very deep, dark wounds with the masculine energy. And that's why this alignment is so powerful and so profound. And there's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of joyful energy. But, you know, all three of these groups have had a price. You know, they've had a purpose to the pain, but there's a price. And that's what I feel here. I feel like this is kind of different in the fact that this feels like spiritual evolution, personal revolution, and alignment with true purpose. I feel like your psychic seeing is going to go 5D. Like you're going to be able to see your visions. If you see visions, if you don't see visions, you may get this gift. And you may go straight into seeing visions that are like extremely detailed and lifelike. And the only way I can explain this is that when you see, like when you close your eyes and you see a vision, it looks like you see a God form, they look real. They look like a real person. You know, you may go through the claymation where they look a little bit like claymation, but as you work on that, as you see it more, as you acknowledge that, it becomes clearer and clearer. It can be unnerving to see things like that. As your psychic ability takes off, that can be unnerving. It can also bring you some disappointments because you know things and you may be like, I don't want to do that because I already know how it's going to turn out and I don't want to do it. But you'll do it anyway because it's part of your life. It's part of something you're supposed to experience, you know. But you've reached the place in your life where you know that, yeah, I know this. I know this is going to happen, but I also know that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to experience this. And whatever will be, will be. And it's kind of like a peaceful surrender to this very important process. So it's a lovely energy. It's a lovely energy that allows the universe to work. It's a lovely energy that allows a person to speak truth and to speak your truth and not apologize. I feel this energy of just no longer apologizing for yourself anymore. That's very powerful. I used to apologize for myself all the time. Like it was bad, you know. I don't do that anymore. I don't apologize for myself much anymore because I don't feel like I need to, you know. That's part of being healed, is feeling okay to just be who you are and let whatever will be, you know. Your presence shouldn't offend people. If you're always having to apologize for yourself, there is an energy of basically your presence offending people. And if you feel that way, there's a deeper issue there, right? Let's get some more cards here. Where did my cards go? There they are. Okay, right in front of me. All right. Not these. Okay, these. These. Okay. All right, let's get some of these cards. Tell me more from my group 3 about 2025. What can they expect? What's up? What's going on? We want to know. All right. Okay. One more. Okay. Oh, those. Those right there. Okay, we have, there are some things money can't buy, like manners, morals, and integrity. Oh, rude people. So, you're going to have some of this in 2025. Encounters with rude people. Rude people, people without morals or integrity. And you're going to have to choose how you act and not react. Reactive energy is draining. When we choose how to act, it's not draining. Okay, we're choosing to interact with someone instead of react. Okay, and it can be hard. It really can. Someone's going to probably try you in 2025 in a major way with that. To care for those who once cared for us is one of the highest honors. Okay, so you may have someone in your life who enters like a rest home or is in need of some home care. Okay, I'm feeling like someone also someone who's in a rest home or in need of home care may actually pass in 2025. So let's keep going. Don't trust everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar. Okay, so someone's going to try to. Okay, we'll go into that energy. Don't go broke trying to look rich. Okay. And fire element. Brave, passionate, confident, desire, south. Okay. First of all, let's get some cards here. Okay, here. Okay. First of all, let's talk about to care for others who once cared for us. Who are we talking about here? What's the passed over energy? Tell me about this person. Archetypes. Okay, tell me about this person. Okay. We have a networker and loser. Okay, so I feel like this is probably someone who you may not like very much. Networker, it feels like a Virgo. Also could be a Gemini. Maybe a Libra or Aquarius. I don't think you like them very much. Okay. I feel like this may be someone like an uncle or an uncle. Feels like an uncle, maybe an auntie, something like that. I feel like there may be some substances involved here, and yeah. So, and they may need care before they depart or something like that. It may require. Tell me a little bit more about this. Well, that flew right off the table. That was rude. That was rude. Okay, it was a 7 of Wands. Okay, and then we have the two little dudes right here annoying this little dude. I feel like this person is annoying. I think they only come around when they want money or something like that. Or perhaps this person thinks that of you. Okay. I don't feel like it's a great relationship. Tell me more about this. We have the World and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Okay, so there's something here about when they depart, there'll be happiness. Okay, so I don't feel like, and I hate to say that, but there'll be a relief. Perhaps some of you guys are going to get like some money from this person, some kind of inheritance from this person. We have the Ten of Cups here, so tell me about this Ten of Cups. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So it feels like some of you guys are probably going to get some money or some kind of something that's worth something. It's worth some money or a resource of some kind. We have death and the Knight of Coins here. So, yeah, I feel like there's some kind of money here for some of you guys. I don't feel like it was a great relationship. Um, I mean, it might have been, but I think for a lot of you, it wasn't a super great relationship. And they may have thought that you were after their money or something, or you were money grubbing, or they may have been very tight with their money as well. It's just a lot of different energy there, so discern. Let's move on to some of these other energies here. There are some things money can't buy, like manners, morals, and integrity. So tell me about this. Tell me about this situation. Tell me there are some things money can't buy, like manners, moral, and integrity. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and judgment. Okay, so I feel like it feels like here somebody wants to do something, and it's almost like they want to do something that's going to cause grief to someone, and it's like they get found out. They get found out. It's almost like they offer something that's supposed to bring like a breakthrough or clarity or something like that, but in reality, it it literally causes the plans to backfire. Maybe it's about a vacation or a family trip or like a reunion or something like that. Um, or perhaps there's somebody at work who is taking money that has to do with travel expenses or something like that. So just take what resonates there. I'll uh, I'll leave those cards out for y'all. If y'all can see them, it's getting very cardy on the table. Cardy. Okay, we have. Let's see, what is another one here? We did that one. Let's see. Don't trust everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar. So tell me about. Oh, that one flipped over. We have justice. Oh, okay. There's justice coming to a situation where you were screwed over. Justice coming. Someone was two-faced. Like they weren't all they appeared to be. Tell me about it. Oh, that one. We have the Four of Swords here. I feel like someone pretended to be on your side. I think they pretended to have your back. And give me one more card. And the Hermit here. They pretended to be on your side. And I think they were gathering information on you, like to talk about you behind your back. That's what it feels like here. One more on the bottom. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups here. Yeah, I think they were talking to people about like struggles you were having, difficulties you were having, like telling like heartbreaking tea about you. So this is someone that may have like issues, like knows about your issues and whatnot. Um, so be careful who you share stuff with. Okay, not everyone who says they're a friend, oh, I'll be there for you, really mean it. And I got to tell you, I'll be honest, like when you get like chronic illness, everyone sticks around for a while, but then they realize that chronic illness is chronic. You're chronically ill. It stays because it was always there. Before it was there, and after the diagnosis, it's still there. So, and people move on because looking at you reminds them of their own vulnerabilities, etc. Okay. So there's just a lot of energy to be aware of in the coming 2025 for you. A lot of different scenarios. And as always, take what resonates here, leave the rest behind. All right. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you found this reading resonated and was interesting. And if you did, leave me a comment below and be sure to give me a thumbs up if you want to see more like this one. And please subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.